Guys, today the topic is going to be the classification of constitutions is useless in prescribing. Why is this important? So, there are so many schools of homeopathy or kind of groups of homeopathy who emphasize classifying patients into different groups, like um, whether based on things like whether they have animal characteristics, plant characteristics, which is complete gibberish. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all. Or they kind of classify patients based on the periodic table, claiming that the elements of the periodic table, when used as homeopathic remedies, have kind of fixed emotional characteristics, and you can classify people like that. So all classification in homeopathy is wrong, basically, but it's a very fashionable thing to do, and nobody ever talks about this except for some people who are fundamentalist classical homeopaths. But basically, we need to explain. We need to turn to Kent, James Tyler Kent, again, as he is considered to be the basically the father of homeopathy after Hahnemann, the founder. So let's see what he says about classifying patients. Why should we attempt to classify constitutions as an aid in prescribing? Every individual is a constitution, and no two sick persons can be classified as of the same class to the satisfaction of any clear, observing, and thinking homeopathist. It is a fatal error to classify constitutions as no two are sufficiently similar when observed by a genuine homeopathician to form even a common class. Human beings are 1,000 times more complex than the chessboard in the hands of most skillful players. Every change in combination in mental, physical, or physical signs and symptoms brings a new view of the entire patient as observed collectively. Basically, what he's saying is that, and every patient in homeopathy is individualized, and even slight changes in symptom patterns uh, bring forth a completely different patient, a completely different remedy, a completely different diagnosis. And to stick to like a label, like you classified your patient as something and you try to stick to that, you're going to lose sight completely of the nuances of the symptom patterns. Yeah, you stereotyped your patient as a plant remedy or something. I don't even know how those methods work, but you shouldn't. That's complete gibberish. You should be looking at even minute shifts in the symptom pattern, and always looking at the peculiar. What is the peculiar in the patient, and is there any new global? Is there any new totality pattern emerging? So basically, that's the gist of it. And of course, nothing leads the physician to failure so certainly as classification, right? So this basically, Kent says, the father of homeopathy says, is against the modern methods, modern homeopathy and classification. Of course, he didn't know about them, but these trends might have been starting to appear um, at his time in the 19th century. But so, yeah, basically what he says is that classification is antithetical to the primary law of homeopathy, which is individualization. So modern homeopaths, the homeopathic messiahs, who appear all the time, claiming to have revolutionized homeopathy, are going against the father of homeopathy. They're going against the basic laws and principles of homeopathy, and it's wrong on all levels. So that was a short one for today. That was it. And if you would like to do a homeopathic consultation with me, you can find my Telegram and Signal in my channel description. Thank you.